So, guys, here's some exclusive footage of Monique and Roseanne. This is their first, I believe this is their first role together. And this is very historical because Monique and Roseanne, they share a common bond in sisterhood, right? So I'm gonna play this clip real quick, and I believe this is exclusive. But check this out.
Put on the dress, because we're late already.
What my lamb going away?
There.
No, you ain't. You can't show your bosom for 3 o'clock. I'm going to speak to your mom about you.
If you say one word, Mother, I won't eat a bite.
Powerful.
Well.
Powerful, man. That's powerful right there. Powerful. So, you know, that's probably gonna get another Oscar with Monique's performance playing a mammy, being subservient to white supremacists, you know, in the Jim Crow era, man. This is gonna be a powerful, you know, nominee for her role playing this mammy. You know, she gonna definitely get that Oscar nod for sure. Because that's what they look for, right? But anyway, man, shouldn't be surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. I don't know about you guys. I'm not surprised by this comment. You know, Monique talking about Roseanne, that white supremacist so-called comedian Roseanne, referring to her as her sister in comedy, right? Well, you know, recently Monique's show, well, not Monique's show, I'm sorry, Roseanne's show, the Roseanne, I guess she had a sitcom, was recently canceled because of her white supremacist, racially charged remarks, and rightfully so was canceled. And now Monique is defending her, saying that Roseanne, and here's the story right here, saying that Roseanne is her sister in comedy and that her tweet was a mistake. I think they got an audio.
Don't miss the factory direct spawns.
I think they got some kind of video or something like that. I'll play it real quick. And y'all know how I do. I usually do this with no editing, so, you know, just raw and uncut. Let's see.
Yeah, see, we talked about this before the light went on. You have a thought about the whole thing?
Okay. I ain't even going. I ain't know it's 10 minutes. I ain't gonna play the whole damn thing. I ain't even like read. I ain't even like preview this clip. But I'll play a little bit of it to see what you're talking about, and I'll stop it in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I really do. Should we wait for the break or should we share?
No, we can share right now.
You know, Roseanne Barr is my sister in comedy, and she's my universal sister. And what I won't do, Sam, is throw her away.
What the fuck is a universal sister, bro? Like, what the fuck is that? What's a universal sister? See, here's the thing, and I'm gonna continue playing the clip, but here's the thing. When, you know, when I first saw her her issue with Netflix and her wanting to boycott Netflix and stuff like that, and she was pitching her you know, her comedy tour on Netflix, I specifically said, okay, I understand where she's coming from. Netflix offered her money that she was not accepting. Basically, they lowballed her. As far as I know, she did not counter offer. She walked away and was mad and said, let's boycott Netflix. Now, she never offered. In my video, I said, well, you know, she never offered, she said boycott Netflix, but she never offered a replacement of Netflix. She just said boycott Netflix, and it's because of racial bias. You know, politically correct saying of white supremacy. I said, well, you know, why she's not offering no goddamn, you know, replacement of Netflix, like a black-owned Netflix. She just said simply boycott it because, you know, they're not giving me the money that I want. And a lot of people in the comment section were like, yeah, man, you don't know what you're talking about, Chauncey. You don't know what the hell you talk about. They felt some type of way when I said that. So now, and, you know, And also because of the fact that she also mentioned before, she was white-balled from Hollywood. And I said, well, if she was white-balled from Hollywood, why didn't she want to just boycott Hollywood in general? If she can't get no roles, why couldn't she just boycott Hollywood and say we need to have our own black everything, our own black infrastructure, black Hollywood, where we're not depending on their money and their resources to make movies and entertainment. She didn't say nothing about that. So lo and behold, and also I forgot to mention about, her and Lee Daniels having issues, and then when Lee Daniels has his issue with Dame Dash about, him not giving him back his $2 million, people were saying, well, everything that Monique said about Lee Daniels was true. People doubted her. I never doubted that at all. So I didn't have an issue with that. My issue was the fact that when she said boycott Netflix, she never offered a replacement. You know what I'm saying? And when she was so-called white-balled from Hollywood, she never said, let's not depend on white Hollywood. Let's have our own Hollywood where we own and control everything. We don't need to depend on their resources. That's when I had, that's the issue that I had. So we all know now, well, at least I know. I know now that this was just a ploy to gain the acceptance of her so-called white friends. You see, white people don't give a goddamn about us. They never did. Roseanne don't give a goddamn about you. When you were so-called white-balled from Hollywood, none of your white friends came out to say to help you. When you got that low-ball offer from Netflix, Roseanne or nobody else, white, classified as white, swooped in to help you. So, this Stockholm syndrome that Monique has is coming to fruition. So let me finish playing this video.
For making a mistake. We've all said and done things, baby, that we wish we could take back and swallow and say, oh, but when you're in the public eye, you can't. And it's out there.
Ain't no mistake.
But to put the title of racist on her, I can only share my experience with Roseanne. I remember when I had the Monique show, and there were big, major black superstar talent that had white representatives. And they told their talent, that show is too black. And we really don't want you to go on there. But there was a white woman named Roseanne Barr that showed up for me when people that looked like me. Now, I want to thank all the talent that came on the Monique show, because there were some beautiful people that sat on that couch. But I remember when we were going after the big names, and it was, oh, we got to get back to you. And y'all know who you saw and who you didn't see on that show.
Right.
But that woman, when we called, it wasn't a question. And she came and she sat on that sofa, and they didn't hear the conversation when the cameras wasn't rolling. And that woman was giving me some beautiful words. And she said, Monique, I'm going to tell you right now, baby, they're going to consider you difficult. They're going to call you the B word, because you're a woman who won't lay down and take that foolishness. So what I would ask is, yes, my sister made a mistake. And she said something that I know she wished she could take back. But what I would ask is that we don't throw her away. The consequence is what the consequence is. But I know what it is, Sam, to be thrown away based off of a lie. I know that feeling to have to fight for something when you're only fighting for equality. You're fighting for what's right and what's fair. So when I see my sister who said something out of order, out of line, she did. We cannot dress it up.
Right.
But when I see my sister saying, I made a mistake. So all I would say is to Roseanne, baby, if you are in California right now, you have tickets to the show at the Brea Improv.
Okay.
Because what I won't do,
Bring me some.
when someone says they're sorry, and we keep teaching all of this Christianity and all of this forgiveness, but when we write in it, we seem to forget about that. And we seem to walk away from it. So for Roseanne Barr from Monique, I want to say to my sister, I love you. I know you made a mistake. I know you messed up. But I still won't throw you away. I won't put you on the racist list and say, oh, never again. That is my sister. And I think these are the moments that really count.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. That's your sister, huh? And you used a story about when you had your show Monique and the white supremacist said your show was too black. She came in and gave you words of encouragement. You're going to be difficult. You see, she is doing that. She's doing that. I have a black friend. I'm not racist. I have a black friend in reverse. That's what she's doing. She's doing that. I have a white friend who's not racist because that white friend came in and did something for me. Therefore, he or she can't be a racist because that white friend helped me. See, that ideology and that logic means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because when you're classified as white, guess what? You have the power to practice systemic racism. And when those white executives said, hey, Monique, your show is too black. Your show is too black, right? And even though you had your own show, I'm pretty sure the budget and the marketing wasn't as big as something like Seinfeld. They give you a limited budget and limited marketing dollars and things of that nature, limited resources in comparison to shows like Seinfeld and what else? Some other white shows back in the 90s, right? When you can practice systemic racism and you're classified as white, Roseanne plays a part in that. You see? She's complicit and she's an ally of white supremacy. All that talk about giving you words of encouragement by Roseanne is cloak and dagger. Because there was no actions being taken to get that stigma off your show for being so-called too black. You see? Somebody like Roseanne, who's classified as white, when you had that issue with Netflix giving you a low ball offer, the power of systemic racism can be used against you or to help you. And nobody came in to help you who was classified as white, to actually put money into hands for you. So you were duped, and it was obvious. Monique, you were duped by Roseanne. You call her your sister in comedy and universal sister. Just here to tell you, Roseanne don't give a damn about you or black people. Point blank and simple. You got Stockholm Syndrome. That's what you have. You have a mental disorder, cognitive dissonance, post-traumatic slavery disorder, Stockholm Syndrome. That's what you have. So you can't be saved. It's obvious. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts about this comment by Monique talking about white supremacist Roseanne Barr as her sister in comedy and universal sister. That's hilarious. So anyway, family, those are my thoughts on that. Leave your comments down below in the comments section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media at GMOGMediaTV. All links are down below in the description. Check out my sports channel, GMOG Sports TV. All right, family, until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.